Hello my cheeky sassy friends. I am trying to clean up my hazel room with my long arm in it today. As you can see, I put up, if you know me, you know this is new behind me. I put up a curtain rod up at the top of the window that separates basically the house from my sewing room, and I'm just trying to do some other things to clear up some just items that I don't know what to do with. And so I do have lots of these old quilts that I absolutely love. Now this is just a top, it is not quilted, and it is very long and skinny, as you can see. Like, it actually could probably just be a scarf, but we're not going to turn it into a scarf, although no, we're not going to turn it into a scarf. Also, a couple of years ago I bought I would go pretty regularly to the secondhand art shop. The local creative reuse store is called Deuxième Vie, which means second life in French, which I think is genius name for a creative reuse store. So I purchased 2 of these long, thin wooden, so it's wood on the back with just canvas, and they are painted pieces of artwork. But I did not want the artwork. I wanted them because I liked the structure of it and wanted to do something with it. So as I was cleaning up everything recently, I thought I got the idea for wrapping an old quilt, wrapping this with an old quilt and hanging it on the wall. I got the idea from another YouTube channel that, you know, they put quilts on frames on canvas and it looks great. So I thought, why not do that with these really old quilts, make them hangable art in a different way than what we normally hang a quilt on the walls. So I'm going to do that today. Bring you along with me. Just a little short video. I am kind of in my feels about stapling this to the art, and so I'm trying to think of another way to do it without like stapling it and putting holes in the quilt. But honestly, I don't know what else to do. I might wrap it and then in the back I can gather it. That way I can take it off later. I don't want to glue it. I don't want to sew it.
Here.
I don't know. My lunch is ready. Gotta go. Okay, I'm back and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I do not want to interfere with the integrity of the quilt because I might want to do something different with it later. And so I think what I can do is sort of wrap it around and clip it. So basically I have it folded over. I can clip this. This is still hangable. And then here, let's see, you can't see that. And then down here, clip it again. And then on the front, it still looks like a quilt. I wonder if I want to do it at a little bit of an angle. That way it's not quite as boring as just a straight line down the middle. So this is just a container full of binder clips. I use these when we go to markets to tie the curtains back. All sorts of randomness happens with these binder clips. So I am going to use these to pull the back. So I have just sort of folded this here, and I'm going to clip it so that you can't see it when it's hung. So it hangs like this, and I will just gather it. Woo! Occasionally on the back. Now it's not going to be straight and flat on the front, and that's good. It's going to give it some character, I guess. Yeah, it looks kind of a little twisted. And I'm going to let the bottom just sort of hang. And so the bottom is just sort of free. I'm not doing anything with it. And I'll see how it looks on the wall. I know exactly where I'm going to hang it. So this Central Park poster is awesome. I love it. It's been around forever, but it doesn't necessarily need to be in my sewing room. So I am going to replace it with my quick and easy scrap fabric piece of art. So it's partly hidden by this chair. So let's move that out of the way and see if we like it. Would we like it more if it were gathered? I think so. Yeah, let's finish it off. We're just gonna gather the bottom. I think it looks better than hanging freely. I love it. And then the integrity of the piece is maintained. I did not have to cut it or do anything with it. Okay. So it looks okay right here, but I think if it went up a little bit higher, it would be better. So we're just moving it up. Don't you worry about me. That's how you get your husband's attention. You walk around with power tools or start hammering on a wall. But I think the height is much better right there. We just need to make that not so thick so that it goes closer to the wall. So the problem here is all this fabric is thick and it's not laying flat against the wall, so I just need to do a better job at folding that. So I'm just going to take it, fold it very neatly, and not bunch it up, but actually fold it. And there's actually, you know, where it's recessed, if you will. So I've tucked it under. Now I'm going to pull it tight and clip it. That way. Turn those clips under so that they don't create more bulk. Oh, much better. Yeah, so it's flat. It hangs flat. Much better. And there you have it, guys. My latest piece of art. The colors with the curtain, which is another quilt, they all kind of blend, so I guess that's good. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this really quick how to make a wall hanging with random things you have in your sewing room. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.